Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys off a couple of movies cuz I have a couple of theories on on sequels and other movies they might make in this series, but two of these movies that I wanted to show you guys in the video, I know for sure that they're making another one. That they're making a sequel on two of these movies I'm gonna have right here. But then these are not all the four movies I'm gonna be talking about in this video, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. And then I have a special surprise movie that's not even out to buy yet that I will show you later on in this video. And also, guys, if you guys want to see more videos, comment down below, and don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up, and then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload. And if you guys saw one of my last posts, before I posted my Movies Anywhere app tutorial, you might know that I have a gaming channel. I'm just letting you know, guys. All the Lego The Incredible Crime Wave videos, all of those videos. Only those videos will be available on my gaming channel, and then Hello Neighbor, reorganizing the neighbor's house, and decorating our house. The part 2 of both of those videos, those will only be on my gaming channel. So if you guys want to see those videos that I just mentioned, you might want to go subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload. Well, without any further ado, why don't we get started? And also, guys, we're gonna talk about. So why don't we start with the ones for sure that I know for sure that they're making another one on. So basically, maybe we should start with the Godzilla movie first, just so you guys know. So basically, this Godzilla movie is basically I went and saw it in theaters. So if you guys remember what happened in the end battle scene in Godzilla, Mothra actually died, and then basically what I'm hoping for, that there's going to be a Godzilla 3. So basically, this is called Godzilla King of the Monsters. So basically this is a sequel to the one that came out in 2014, just to let you guys know, because so basically, Mothra dies in Godzilla King of the Monsters at the end battle, and then basically what I'm hoping for in number 3 is for Mothra to come back to life, because let me tell you something, guys. I've never actually seen the older Godzilla or the older King Kong movies, but from what I heard, there's titans like Mothra and King Ghidorah and whatnot. The King Ghidorah is the one with 3 heads, so it's this one right here. So then basically when the titans I heard some of the titans have been killed more than once, and then basically they can respawn and come back to life. So basically, I don't think King Ghidorah is really coming back in number 3. I'm hope not, because because Godzilla basically almost died in this movie, because at the end battle scene, if you guys seen it, leave a comment down below. So basically, guys, if you know what the Godzilla movies are, you should know what I'm talking about. But if you guys don't know what the Godzilla movies are, you might have to go watch some of the Godzilla and King Kong movies. So basically, I hope King Ghidorah doesn't come back because Godzilla had a very tough time defeating him, and basically Godzilla almost died. Because when King Ghidorah and Godzilla started fighting before the ending battle, here's what they did. They Godzilla was like taking serious damage with King Ghidorah, and then basically Godzilla was kicking his butt. But then at the end battle scene, at the beginning of it, he was also kicking his butt, and then basically Godzilla, and then suddenly Godzilla got hurt and couldn't get back up right at the correct moment. So basically, Mothra went ahead and tried to kill King Ghidorah, but instead King Ghidorah killed Mothra. And then basically after Mothra dies, Godzilla gets back up, and then suddenly he kills King Ghidorah. The part that I really hated though, guys, is when King Ghidorah here kept consulting power into their body, and they kept consulting the electricity out of things to give them more power. So I think if they didn't consult power at all during the end battle, or if they didn't consult power too many times, Mothra wouldn't have probably made it, and he would probably keep fighting King Ghidorah until Godzilla got back up again. That's what I think they shouldn't have done, but they're gonna make a number 3, so I'm hoping Mothra might come back, because pretty much the Titans can respond. Okay, the next movie, this was one of the popular movies in 2019. This is Avengers Endgame. So basically, guys, I'm gonna talk about Avengers Endgame. And I'm going to talk about the Black Widow movie that's coming out here in like November. I can't remember which day in November, but it moved because of the coronavirus was going on. So basically, if there's going to be spoilers for this, in case you guys haven't seen Endgame, you might want to fast forward through this part to the part where I talk about the next movie that we will talk about. So basically, Avengers Endgame. So basically, it says Endgame. People think that this is the last Avengers movie that they're making. But even if it was the last Avengers movie, this wouldn't be the last Marvel movie at all. This would just be the last movie in the series that has all the Avengers that work together. So basically, they are making a number 5 with all of these adventures. So basically, guys, if you guys saw Spider-Man Far From Home, if you guys saw like the end credit scene in Spider-Man Far From Home, you'll see you'll see you will see Samuel L. Jackson was like working with these green alien guy looking things, which Samuel L. Jackson plays Nick Fury, and and those green alien guys. Are you seeing the end credit scenes? That is from the Captain Marvel movie, where Captain Marvel gets her own movie. So basically, what I was I hope Samuel L. Jackson doesn't turn bad in Avengers 5, because he's Nick Fury. He's kind of one of the leaders that tells all the Marvel superheroes what their mission is and how he wants them to complete the mission. But Captain America, he is the leader of all the Avengers wars. That's what I know. So basically, guys, again, fast forward through this part if you haven't seen it yet, because it's going to be spoiled for you if you're watching this part right now. So then basically, guys, about the Black Widow movie, let me tell you something. So if you guys remember who all didn't what three people didn't make it, because they finally killed the bad guy, Thanos. For sure, he killed him, but he's not gonna have nothing to do with them making the Black Widow movie. So so you guys might not believe me, but the Black Widow movie is gonna be a prequel. You wanna know why? Because Black Widow died in Avengers Endgame, and so basically, so did Iron Man, if you guys remember. Iron Man and Black Widow did not make it. So basically, the Black Widow movie is going to be a prequel, and Iron Man is going to be in the Black Widow movie because they can't do the Black Widow movie without Iron Man, because the Black Widow, she was introduced in an Iron Man movie, and then basically it's a prequel before the first Avengers movie with all of them even started. So Black Widow didn't make it because there's going to be a prequel, which is the Black Widow movie. That's going to be a prequel because we need because Black Widow died, and then we can't have her, and then we just can't have her die, and then we can't just have her die and then not know her story. That's what we need to do. So for sure that is absolutely what we need to do. So basically, guys, Hawkeye's getting his own movie. So basically, if I can remember correctly, if at the beginning of Avengers Endgame, Black Widow and Hawkeye, I always think it's Hot Guy, but it's Hawkeye, and then basically their secret identities, which are their normal names, they basically are married, and they pretty much have children of their own. So maybe Hot Guy will probably know about him, along with Black Widow, because Black Widow did not make it. So I'm hoping that there will be something, and that there will be something in Hawkeye's story about Black Widow. Okay, guys. There is Avengers Endgame right there, but now we're finally gonna move on to our next movie. So guys, if you saw my movies anywhere if you saw my movies anywhere tutorial, you might recognize that I got the Rise of Skywalker on video. So basically, guys, they're actually done with the Star Wars movies. Well, this is the last one in the actual series, but this is not the last Star Wars movie that they're making at all, though, just so you guys know. So basically, the reason why I want to talk about it anyway is because if you guys, so there might be spoilers, guys. So there's gonna be some spoilers in this movie, guys. Well, there might be some spoilers. I don't know if there'll be spoilers or not, because I am gonna talk about the movie. So if you haven't seen it, you still might want to fast forward through this, because I don't know if what I'm going to say is spoilers, so you might just want to fast forward through it just in case. Or you can watch it, and if you see something that I'm saying that's a spoiler, you can just fast forward through this, just to let you guys know. Okay, guys, as you probably know, if you remember in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, we found out who Rey's father is. So basically, I have a theory. So do you know how Han Solo has his own movie? So that's basically a story about him growing up. And so basically, what my theory is I have a theory that they will probably make a Star Wars movie about Rey growing up, because basically we found out who Rey's father is, and that's Emperor Palpatine's son. If you guys have watched when Senator Palpatine in Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith became Emperor Palpatine, and then when Darth Vader and then when Anakin became Darth Vader, and if you watch and then basically if you watch all the movies up until Return of the Jedi, because basically that's all that Darth Vader is in, and that's all that Emperor Palpatine is in up until Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. But if you watch Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, and A New Hope, and The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, you guys may notice that you guys may actually notice that Rey has Emperor Palpatine's son is a bad guy, because Emperor Palpatine is a Sith, and then he had a son, and then basically his son is also a Sith because Emperor Palpatine is a Sith. So basically, Emperor Palpatine so Rey is actually Emperor Palpatine's grandson. That's for sure. So the theory is they might do a story about Rey, because we know who Rey's father is. It's Emperor Palpatine's son. They just never told us who they just never told us about him. But since Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker was the last movie, in the actual series, we're not going to find out any more information, because they're not going to make a Star Wars 10. But so the only way for us to find out more of that information, guys, is if they make a story about Rey, because we never knew who was Rey's mother. So if you guys watch Star Wars: The Force Awakens, when Rey was on Takodana and that little bar area, and then basically and then basically when she went down to like a little when she went down to like the basement area, and then she found Luke Skywalker's lightsaber just sitting in a box. She pressed the button on the lightsaber, but the blade didn't come out. But I don't know if she actually pushed the button or if she picked it up. I know she tried to picked it up, but then once she tries to touch it, it showed some flashbacks about Rey. So basically, if you guys paid attention to the flashbacks, and you'll see one of the flashbacks was Rey as a young girl on Jakku, because as a little girl and her family leaving her behind on a planet called Jakku. So basically, as that ship is leaving, her family is probably in there. That's probably why Emperor Palpatine's. That's probably why they left her behind. Is because Rey's father is a bad guy. So if you guys remember. If you guys remember in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, when they go to that planet and they're like climbing on, and then when Rey's just like going through like this junk pile, that dark side Rey, that's actually not her twin sister. It's not even any of her siblings. I don't even think it's the future Rey. That was just a dark side version of her to show us that and that was just a dark side version of her to show us and Rey that she had a little Sith blood in her. So basically, that's pretty much all it was. Just so you guys know. So basically, that's all. That is all for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Now what we're gonna do is we're finally gonna move on to Glass, and then this one is not going to be as long as the other three, and then we're going to move on to the special movie that I have for you that I have a theory on that they might make a sequel on. It's out right now, but it's not even out to buy yet, but it will come out in like 1 or 2 weeks or in a few days or something. I don't really know. So and then basically, guys, finally, we're on to Glass. So basically, if you guys have seen this movie, lots of you guys have probably never heard about it. Glass is the third movie for a first movie called Unbreakable, and then there was the sequel to that called Split, and then this one came out in sometime in January 2019, which is Glass, and that is the third movie for Unbreakable and Split. And then you have Glass right here. So and then basically, guys, if you guys have paid attention to Glass, here's why the lady was keeping them locked in that building. Is because she was trying to get them to think that they weren't actually superheroes. But when they try to but the reason why they thought they were superheroes is because they started doing things like a superhero in an old comic book that they have seen. That's basically why they were superheroes. So if you guys listen to what they say, they're actually talking about like a broken something. I don't remember, but it's a broken something. They were talking about a broken something, and then basically Samuel L. Jackson, which is Mr. Glass, he killed Kevin's mom because he killed Kevin's mom. I can't remember the reason why, but Kevin is this guy right here, which is James McAvoy, and Mr. Glass is Samuel L. Jackson, which makes this guy down here Bruce Willis. So basically, Samuel L. Jackson killed James McAvoy's mom in the movie. I don't remember why. But then if you listen closely, they were talking about like a broken something. So I think they'll make a sequel. I think they'll make a number 4 because they were just explaining something that's a backstory. And so basically I'm thinking they will make a 4th one because we need to find out what that broken something that they were talking about, and we still don't know what that is yet. Just so you guys know. So basically, my theory is they might make one. They might make one more to find out what that broken something is, but they might make a number 5. I don't know, because they might make a number 5. I don't really know for sure. I don't really know for sure if they will make a number 5 or not, because unless there's something else that we're missing. But I will think for sure that they'll make a number 4 because we need to find out what that broken something is. So since the names of the series of movies are called Unbreakable, Split, and Glass, what I'm really thinking, if they do it, I'm thinking that the next one is gonna be called Broken, because if they do make a number 4, and if it's gonna help us find out what that broken something is, well, based off of what they were talking about, we might it's gonna be called Broken if it's gonna tell us if it's actually gonna tell us on what the broken something is that we really need to know. So basically that's it for Glass. And then finally the last video of our video. This movie, guys, that's not even on video yet. I feel kind of disappointed because this movie that I'm about to explain to you, that might be a sequel. It this one was probably very popular, and I feel bad that that not very many people got to see it. And basically, the creators of this movie didn't make very much money because of the coronavirus, so it's going to come to Redbox early, because I'm thinking that the Sonic the Hedgehog movie was pretty popular. I actually thought it was more popular than the Pokemon Detective Pikachu. So basically, guys, Sonic the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is rated PG-13 because there's not a whole lot of blood and gore or language or nudity or anything like that, or sexiness. But it's just violent, so I'm sure your parents would be okay with it. But the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie wasn't PG-13 because for sure the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie wasn't PG-13 because that one didn't have any violent-y stuff that would make it rated PG-13. So guys, I just gave it away, so it's not really a secret anymore on what I'm going to show. So basically, I have a theory on how I have a theory on if they'll make a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, that they'll make a sequel to that. So basically, guys, I have a theory on it will happen because if you guys have played Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games and Sonic Team Racing, that racing game that's related to Sonic that came out not so long ago. If you guys played those games, you might know what these characters are that I'm about to mention. They are Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow the Hedgehog. So basically, from what I've been hearing, is that they'll make a sequel. I think one of the reasons why they'll make a sequel is because they might make a sequel because they want to put those characters because they might want to put those characters on because they might want to put those characters in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, so they might make a sequel if they want to do that. So my theory is that's one of the reasons on why I think they might. But then what I think we might is because since Jim Carrey, the actor that played Dr. Eggman, if you guys remember, if you guys have seen the movie, you might when he's in the Mushroom World, right before the very next scene in the end happens, you may have noticed that he has a big mustache, like Dr. Eggman at the Sonic Team Racing game that just came out, and at Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Because basically since he can't stay in the Mushroom World forever, and Sonic the Hedgehog calls him Eggman, so he might so if they do make a sequel, they might come back because Dr. Eggman, he cannot stay in the Mushroom World forever, and he's starting to grow a big old mustache like Dr. Eggman, and his name is pretty much Dr. Eggman. And then so basically maybe we'll see him come out all fat and have a big long mustache like Dr. Eggman did in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games and Sonic Team Racing. So I thought they might do that. And from what I heard, guys, if they put Knuckles and Tails and Keanu and Shadow the Hedgehog in if they do a sequel and if they put those characters in there, I heard Tom Holland, Dwayne Johnson, and Keanu Reeves will do the voice of all of those three characters. Like I heard Tom Holland might do Tails, Dwayne Johnson might do Knuckles, and then Keanu Reeves might do Shadow. So from what I heard on YouTube, that might happen. Which all those three actors I really like a lot. So basically, that's my theory on they'll make a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and then if Dr. Robotnik comes back in the Mushroom World, which he probably will because he can't stay in the Mushroom World forever, from what I heard, that he might come back and might create Metal Sonic, which I think Metal Sonic is probably the bad guy. If you guys know for sure if Metal Sonic is the bad guy, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you guys want to see more videos on what you want me to do next, make sure to comment down below. And don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload. And also, guys, as you guys can see, you may have watched Hello Neighbor, reorganizing the neighbor's house, part 1, and then if you saw decorating our house part 1, and then I completed the Lego The Incredibles levels, and then so I'm gonna move on to the crime waves and Pixar builds on Lego The Incredibles, and the free play levels. So basically, guys, Hello Neighbor, reorganizing the neighbor's house part 2. Hello Neighbor, decorating our house part 2, and then basically the Lego The Incredibles, crime waves, Pixar builds and open worlds, and finally the Lego The Incredibles free play levels. Those will not get put on this channel. Those will only be onto my gaming channel. So if you guys want to see all those videos, you might want to go subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload on my gaming channel. So I'm going to get back to bringing you more videos, guys. And I will see you guys next time. And comment down below if you want me to do more movie. If you guys want me to do more, and leave a comment down below if you want to see more movie showing. If you guys want to see more movie showing videos, comment down below if you want me to do a movie showing video on my Movies Anywhere app once I get more than 50 movies on there. And also leave a comment down below if 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 you guys want me to do more movie reviews. I've done 3 video reviews on Pinocchio. So I've done the review on the Jackass transforming donkey scene, and then I've done a review on the full movie Pinocchio, and then I posted a video with a few reasons why Pinocchio is creepy. So basically, the reviews are over the video reviews are over for Pinocchio because I don't know what else I would do with reviews on Pinocchio. So if you guys want to see more movie reviews, leave a comment down below. And then, so anyway, guys, I'm going to get back to bringing you more videos. Subscribe if you guys, and leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you want me to do more movie videos, and comment down below what movie videos you want me to do. And I might even create a couple clips of I also might create a couple of clips of movies, just to throw a little something in there. So if you guys are into that, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload, so I can grow my old channel out more, and so I can grow my gaming channel back out more. I got 1 subscriber on that so far, even though that I've only got 2 videos on there. I also have a video that's uploading. I don't know if it finished uploading or if it's still uploading right now, but I do have that. So I'm going to get back to bringing you more videos, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Enough with the chit-chatting, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to bring you more videos. Bye!